Learners, my name is Mr. Obae. I welcome you to Science Lesson 1, Class 7 about soil. Under soil, we are also going to look at fertilizers. So we are going to look at fertilizers, and under fertilizers, we are majorly going to base on two. Actually, there are two types. We have got organic fertilizers. Organic fertilizers, sometimes we can also call them manures, or other times we can also call them humus. Apart from that, we have got the second type of fertilizers. We have got inorganic fertilizers. From the word inorganic, this one we cannot prepare them. We get them from the specified shops. Actually, we can also call them chemicals. They are chemicals that we can add to the soil to improve the soil fertility. You can as well call them artificial fertilizers. Artificial because we cannot make it for ourselves. We have to get it. It's made from the factory, and then we buy them from specified shops. So from the two types of fertilizers, we are going to begin with type number 1, which is also known as organic fertilizers. From the word organic, these manures or fertilizers you can prepare them at home or anywhere you want, and you can prepare them from organic materials. Organic materials, these materials that can be composed by time, or they can rot by time, and the due process provides soil with the soil nutrients. And these organic materials will majorly based on leaves, dry leaves, grasses, and any other organic material that you know. You can use it to prepare organic manure, as we are going to learn in this topic. So we have got types of organic fertilizers. We have got green manure. Green manure. So from the word green manure, green manure is prepared from green plants. You plant your crops or plants, specific crops of course, and then at the flowering stage, you cut your crops down, and then you incorporate your crops in the soil by plowing. And then thereafter, you wait for 3 to 4 weeks for the decomposition process to happen. And then in the process, you'll have made what you call grain manure. It's very simple, though it's a type of manure that takes it takes long to rot and release nutrients to the soil. Then we have what we call farmyard manure, commonly known as FYM. This from the word yard, it's a type of manure that we get from the yard where the animals sits or spends time and sleeps. This one you know, it is at your home, or you have ever seen it, someone carrying on a wheelbarrow. It looks like a cow dung, and then you drop it in the chamber. So farmyard manure, it's not that you just have to rear your animals, give it a specific place, let those animals spend their time at that specific place, then go and collect those type of waste. That is what you call farmyard manure. Then we have what we call compost manure. This one is prepared. We are going to base our time on this compost manure. We prepare them. So you can look at, before we go to compost manure, we have got what we call organic mulches. Organic mulching is heaping organic materials such as grass or leaves around the plant. So in that process, because they are organic, they will rot, decompose, and provide nutrients to that plant. So the major aim of mulching actually is to conserve the soil moisture. But in the due process, because you're using the organic materials, they will decompose to provide nutrients in that particular soil. So we have got 4 types of organic mulches. I've just said that we are going to learn the preparation of compost manure in detail because it's the area that is highly examinable. So before that, let us look at type of plant nutrients. We
we have two different types of plant nutrients. Number one, we have what we call macro, or we can also call it major. These are nutrients that are required by plants in plenty. Plants cannot survive without them, which includes carbon dioxide, oxygen, hydrogen, sulfur, and so many others, which you can get them from Primary Science People's Book, Class 7. You can visit and see how many types of macronutrients we have there. All of them are highlighted there. Number two, we have what we call micro. Remember, we have macro with N and then micro. From the word micro, we get minor. So minor, these are plant nutrients or micro plant nutrients. The nutrients are required by plants in small amount. Plants sometimes can survive without them, or they only require them in small amount, which includes iron, copper, zinc, and manganese. We have some other minor nutrients in that particular book, Primary People's Book, Science, Class 7. You can revisit and check on them. Let us now turn to preparation of compost manure, and I beg your ears because it's a task that needs to be understood by everyone so that you can get questions under this type of subtopic. So we can prepare compost manure using a heap or a pit. We can prepare compost manure using a heap or a pit. Using a heap or a pit. A heap, from the word heap, you just heap the materials to make such a mountain. This one is heap, a heap. Heaping your materials, and then you make that mountain. Or a pit, you can dig a pit, and then you place your materials inside that pit, and then you wait for the conversion process to happen, and then you take them to the chamber. Now, these organic manures or organic fertilizers, it depends on the material you are using to prepare, or even the method you are using to prepare. Now, let us look at a pit, because this is the area that is highly examinable. A pit to prepare compost manure. The materials used to prepare compost manure, which includes dry grass. We have dry grass, we have topsoil, we have ash, we have farmyard manure, we have grass or kitchen refuse. Kitchen refuse, those are the food remains found in the kitchen. This one you know them, cabbages, skuma stalks, and so forth, and they must be organic. You cannot drop glasses, rubbers, or metals under here. Now we have what we call maize stalks. And each and every material here, it has a purpose in this compost pit. And these materials, you have to arrange them in order, because in examination, they will do ask which is layer X. So you have to identify them in order. And for you to identify them in order, I have given you this formula to help you. And some of you knows it, just a little bit of revision. Dennis, Tracy, and Faith killed monkeys. I'll repeat. Dennis, Tracy, and Faith killed monkeys. Dennis for dry leaves, Tracy for topsoil, and for ash, Faith for farmyard manure, Kill for kitchen refuse, monkeys for maize stalks. That's how you can identify those layers, so you can know it. Now, dry leaves, the main reason as why we have dry leaves is to prevent evaporation of nutrients. Remember, nutrients are here, so these dry leaves are found at the top, so that to prevent any evaporation of nutrients from the pit. Topsoil provides decomposers in the pit. Ash provides additional nutrients. Farmyard manure, they also provide decomposers or bacteria. Kitchen refuse, this one is not well considered. Maize stalks prevents any further leaching, prevents leaching of nutrients. Prevents leaching of nutrients. Leaching is that process of nutrients going down beyond reach of plant. So the purpose of the maize stalks here is to prevent any further leaching of nutrients from the pit. So this is method number 2 of preparing compost manure. I've said number 1 is heaping. You heap materials, you wait them to rot, and then you take them to the champagne. And then number 2 is using compost pit. This one as the second method of preparation. And in this compost pit, there is some ways you can do to fasten or to enhance the rate of decomposition. Number 1, you have to sprinkle some water and make sure you are not causing waterlogging in this pit. You only make it a little bit wet. In that process, you will fasten the rate of decomposition, or you can rather use a big stick to turn these materials inside the pit. In that process, you'll be enhancing the rate of decomposition or rating in this pit. Okay, let us go to method number 3 of preparing compost manure. Method number 3 is using the 5-pit method. The 5-pit method, we have pit A, pit B, pit C, pit D, pit E. This one, it involves digging 5 pits. In these pits, you leave pit E empty. You don't fill pit E with the materials. The rest A, B, C, and D, fill them with these materials mixed. Fill them here, all of them. Then, after filling them, you'll have to wait 3 to 4 weeks. 3 to 4 weeks for these materials at least to rot. After 3 to 4 weeks, you will take materials from D and transfer them to E. Remember, E, we left it empty. D, transfer them to E. You take the materials from C, transfer them to D. B, transfer them to C. And A, transfer them to B. The major aim or the major reason as to why we are transferring these materials is because we are incorporating air. In the new process, we are incorporating air and hence fastening the rate of decomposition. So after all materials, after 3 to 4 weeks, you have transferred them. If they are well held, then you can take them to the field. If they are not well rot or completely decomposed, you can repeat the process. Repeating the process means after transferring the first time, A is empty. You can now reverse B to A, C to B, D to C, E to D, like that, as we move on. That is number 3. Method number 4, we call it the 4-heap method or 4-pit method. We have A, B, A, C. Remember, you realize that we have A and A. This means you take the materials, those materials, you fill in pit A and you also fill in pit A with the same materials. You wait 3 to 4 weeks. You take materials in A, transfer in B. You also take the materials you transfer in B. Which means all materials from the 2 A's, you bring them to B. You also wait 3 to 4 weeks again, then you transfer them to C. And then from there, if the materials are well rotten or decomposed, you take them to the field because you'll have prepared what we call compost manure. If they are not well rotten, then you can repeat the entire process. So in this way, you will have made what we call compost manure. And compost manure, remember, when you prepare it, and then the complete process of preparation is done, you have also to make sure that you prevent the loss of nutrients. Nutrients should not be lost from your pit. Therefore, you have to store your manure at a favorable place, awaiting to transfer them to the chamber. Apart from the compost manure, we have also talked about the organic mulches. Organic mulches, I've already told you, is also another type of organic manure, and this one is very simple. Just take organic materials such as dry leaves and grasses, you heap them around the plant, such as banana plant, and then you leave it the way it is. So after some time, it will rot and provide nutrients around that plant. So by so doing, you first of all, you are conserving the soil, the soil moisture around that plant, and then you're also increasing what you call the soil fertility of that plant. Thank you very much. We have got some questions I will send to you concerning what you call organic manures. We have some questions I will send to you via the classroom app. Then we also have what you call lesson 2 on organic fertilizers. Thank you very much and welcome.